Hi everybody, this is Alchemist2 and I'm back again with another series review. I just recently watched the next to last episode of OUAT. It was called Kansas. In this particular episode we're introduced to Dorothy Gale. The only quibble I have about this one is the fact that they gave her golden shoes rather than silver shoes, but I guess they couldn't have silver shoes because of Frank L. Baum and intellectual property and plagiarism and copyright law and all that. And yeah, I respect all that because you can get nailed for forgery and copyright infringement and all that stuff in the court of law. So yeah, I understand why they took those precautions in this particular episode. This episode was actually quite good, and strangely enough, it made me cry, which I wasn't expecting at all. There was one twist in the episode that took me completely off guard, but I should have expected it from the beginning, just because of the kind of character that Rumplestiltskin is. But it still took. I literally gasped when I saw it, and I usually don't do that. I'm interested in seeing what will occur in the finale, because they're going to take us into another land. Of course, I don't know what it is because I haven't read the OUAT blogs, so please don't spoil it for me. I still love Rumple, and I still love to hate him, because he is a devious little imp. He is a trickster, and I don't know why, but I've always loved trickster characters. He has a right to do whatever he wants, and I feel like his vengeance was it was warranted. He deserved to do what he did, even though in reality he would have been thrown in jail for murder. I'm very much intrigued as to what land they will take us to in the next 2-hour finale, and I'm going to be watching that Sunday. And I really loved this particular episode, and I'm kind of curious as to what role Mary Margaret and Charming's son will play, because I was for sure that they were going to have a girl, because I thought, oh, it's going to be Dorothy, it'll be Dorothy Gale. No, it's not Dorothy Gale. That was another twist I wasn't expecting. Henry gets his memories back. There's a twist involving Regina that I really liked, and I thought, I wonder how long she's going to remain with this newfound power that she never knew she had, and she's choosing her own destiny, and it just proves that you can go either way, and it's a choice, and evil is not born, it's created. And there's a lot of truth in that, but of course there's also the whole nature versus nurture argument, which has been going on since man could reason, and I think both things play a part, because it's scientifically proven that children need to be held and coddled and played with, or else they will grow up to be hateful little ingrates, and you wonder why. There are a lot of reasons. And it kind of makes me wonder, we know about Rumplestiltskin's past, and we know what kind of father he had. His father was Peter Pan, and in OUAT we are all aware that Peter Pan is not exactly the most mirthful, kind character. He is a character that is evil incarnate, and the devil, he's even worse than Rumple, which I thought was really quite interesting in and of itself. But I am debating which character is probably the most evil or wicked, and I'm thinking it's a tie between Zelena and Rumpelstiltskin. Even though Rumple is my favorite of all the villains in the entire series, he holds the trophy, number one, just because I've got a slight crush on him. But other than that, I really like the episode. Like I said, the only real nag I have are the gold shoes, which I understand why they had to do that. And they actually included the fact that the wizard had been a fraud, and Zelena, she revealed him as to who he really was. And I was just thinking, the other witches, we get to see who they are and why they're important, and Dorothy becomes the one foretold, but unfortunately she can't stay, so there has to be another savior. And I'm still thinking it'll be Mary Margaret and Charming's young boy, but I'm not sure who he really is. I'm not certain what character they're going to make him into, but that's what next season is for, so looks like it's going to be an interesting season in the days to come.